The other day I woke up and found out that Twitter was undergoing a major rebrand. Instead of being called Twitter, it will now be called X. Additionally, since the name Twitter is out, the very iconic bird logo is also being shown the door. This has to be a ploy to accelerate the downfall of Twitter, right? There is no fucking way that Elon Musk thinks that this is a rebrand that's going to work out in the long run. Because the name Twitter and the bird logo is so iconic and has been ingrained in internet culture for the past, 16, 17 years? Twitter even had its own unique terminology. You didn't just call Twitter posts, you called them tweets. Same thing with shares. You didn't call them shares, you called them retweets. And now all of that is being done away with in favor of a vague, single-letter dumbass name. Someone asked, what will tweets be called going forward? Elon said, an X. Yeah, like that's gonna fucking catch on. Check out my X. Your ex-partner? No, my post on X. And apparently going forward, instead of your followers being called, followers, they will instead be called viewers. Check out my ex-viewers. You mean you got people who used to like your content who don't like you now? No, I mean my viewers on X. Why needlessly complicate things instead of keeping the terminology that has been commonplace for well over a decade, and again, is extremely iconic? There's changing things up for the sake of keeping things fresh, and then there's just completely unnecessary changes like this. Who was asking for this rebrand? What the fuck was so wrong with the name Twitter and the bird logo? I cannot overstate how fucking stupid this rebrand is, because again, I reiterate, the name Twitter and the bird logo has been so fucking iconic for so long, and is instantly recognizable like YouTube's logo, Facebook's logo, Instagram's logo. When people think of social media titans, that bird is one of the first things that pop up in people's minds. And let's finally address the 500-pound elephant in the room. X sounds like the name of a porn site. I know this has been discussed to death, but I don't fucking care. Look at the fucking logo! The X in white in front of a dark, ominous background. Or alternatively, it looks like the logo for an app you'd use to hook up with somebody for sex. You're gonna cheat on your partner tonight? Ooh, so naughty. Here's a logo to reflect how naughty that is. Like, legit, when I look at this logo, I can't help but think it's for a site that's explicitly for 18+ content. And here's the real shit kicker. So many other people have brought this up, but again, I don't care. Videos on YouTube are called YouTube videos. Videos on Facebook are called Facebook videos. Videos on X will be called X videos, which is already what a popular porn site is called. And that's not even something you have to build towards, or something that's the punchline of a joke. If Elon is actually serious about this rebranding, and wants the name X to become a part of common vernacular, what the fuck else are people gonna say when they're referring to videos that are hosted on X? Like, did he not think this shit through? The letter X has been synonymous with porn for fucking decades at this point. And apparently back in the 90s, when PayPal was still in its infancy, instead of being called PayPal, Elon wanted it to be called X. But since Elon wasn't the sole owner of PayPal, this idea was thrown into the bin, because X does not sound like the name of an online payment system, but rather a website you give your money to for far more risque reasons. This dude is like a 13-year-old stuck in the body of a grown man who also happens to be the richest person in the world, because I can't think of anybody who would be above the age of 18, besides Elon, of course, who thinks that just adding the letter X to something automatically makes it edgy, cool, mysterious. Because his obsession with the letter X just reeks of the same stench of a 12-year-old kid's Xbox gamer tag in 2008, loaded to the brim with X's because they just thought it looked cool. Please, Elon fans, tell me, where the fuck is the genius, because I just do not see it. When I think of Elon Musk, I think of a 50-year-old man whose maturity level never left high school and would be nothing were his parents not emerald mine owners. I know, in a video a few weeks ago, I said that I have no interest in talking about Elon Elon Musk on this channel for a while, barring anything he does that is so fucking stupid that I can't resist talking about it, and this is one of those instances, because I can't think of a CEO doing something dumber than killing their company's brand recognition that has been iconic and instantly recognizable for nearly 2 decades. And I thought HBO Max's rebranding was dumb. At least with HBO Max, they kept the Max part so you still knew which streaming service it was, and plus the A in Max looks like the O in HBO's logo, so it still has that brand recognition. This, on the other hand, is on a whole other level of stupid, and I don't care what hardcore Elon meat lovers tell me, they can't convince me otherwise. Kinda like no matter what they tell me, they can't convince me otherwise that Elon Musk is a dumb as fuck person. I will always retain that intentionally dead naming is morally wrong, but I'll make 2 exceptions. For HBO Max and for Twitter. Sorry, not sorry. That's all I have to say. Bye-bye.